it's time to dish with D. That's me. To continue with my said theme for this week, I've made this before on the channel called a bear claw, which is nothing more than a cinnamon Danish, if you've all had them. But if you know what I've made a lot this week, I am making a what kind of bear claw? That's right, pumpkin bear claw. Yeah, I'm a little pumpkin obsessed. I do admit it's a problem. So I thought I'd try. I've not made this before, but why not try it with you guys? Because, you know, I don't think it'll be that bad. This dough might be a little softer than normal, but we will work with it. So this is probably going to be, we'll talk about points later because I'm trying to figure this all out on the fly. Because why not? So I'll bring you down and show you how we're going to do this. Again, I am winging this. So maybe if I make adjustments, the written recipe will be correct. This may be, you hear me change it. Always go to dishwithd.blogspot.com. dishwithd.blogspot.com. It's listed in the description box below. Has everything printed out. You could join at the bottom with your email. The recipes get emailed to you, or you can just go there and visit and copy and paste. So here we go. Let's go, people. All right. In said bowl, I have a half a cup of all-purpose flour. Now we need to make this self-rising, so we will be adding some baking powder. Hold on, I forgot my teaspoon. Of course I did, because it wouldn't be a video if I didn't forget to bring out something. So which one did I grab? This is a half teaspoon. So we're going to do 3 of these to be a teaspoon and a half, because I'm really not sure how much I'll need with the extra pumpkin in there. And half a teaspoon of salt should be good. All right. So said we have self-rising flour. Voila! With a few simple ingredients, you do not have to buy separate flour. Got a little, a cute little new spatula. I have a new one. I have a spatula issue. If you don't know that, I have a spatula fetish. This is it. Yes, I have a spatula fetish. Spatula fetish. Pumpkin fetish. Cookbook obsession. Yeah, I love all cool different types of spatulas. All right, so we get our baking powder, salt, and flour all joined at the hip. Okay, now to make 2-ingredient dough, we need to have the second ingredient. This is a 1/4 cup of non-fat Greek yogurt. D, that's not equal parts. I know, thank you for noticing. What I like to do, if you've watched my videos before, I like to do a little less Greek yogurt and an egg. Why? I don't know. I saw it done somewhere and I liked it, and I think it makes a nice tender dough. But you know what? If you like all yogurt, then by all means, you put in all yogurt. And for shits and giggles, I have a tablespoon of the flour left out for rolling, because we have to roll this bad boy out. Oops. Get out of the pool. You were invited. All right. So we have our egg. A little chop, 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 chop. Okay. All right. Pumpkin. Again, I'm not really sure how much I want to put in, but I'm going to put in here 2 tablespoons. I can always add more if I want. I don't want to make it too moist. Like I said, you want to be able to roll it out. All right, since we're putting pumpkin in, which is not sweet, we need some sweetener. I have monk fruit right here. Now, monk fruit golden, I have a mixture here of monk fruit golden and swerve brown. Was not a fan of the swerve brown, so I kind of mixed it with my monk fruit golden. I don't know why, because maybe it'll be better. Maybe I'll like it more. So we're gonna put 2 tablespoons because we want this to be a sweet dough. No, we should do 3 tablespoons. Let's do 3. You know what? We don't have to count it, so I'll do 3. Okay, pumpkin pie spice. Always necessary in something you're making pumpkin. We're gonna do a half a teaspoon pumpkin pie spice and a half a teaspoon of cinnamon. I like the combination of pumpkin pie spice and cinnamon. If you don't, then you put in the combination of flavors that you like. but this is the one that I like. And since I am making this, I will put in what I like. All right, get this out of the way. Oh. All right, now let's give her a mix. I don't want to mix it too much because it's going to be interesting. All right, just take your time. We're going to roll this out on parchment. It'll be a heck of a lot easier because, as you know, this is a very sticky dough. And I'm undecided how I want to fill it. I'm thinking, do I put some... I might just fill it with pumpkin pie spice. I don't know if I put any pumpkin in it or not, since we have pumpkin in the dough. I don't have pumpkin overkill. But for me, that would not be overkill. But for some people, it might. This is a very wet dough. I'm not even sure this is gonna... This is not gonna roll. It's too wet. So we're gonna have to add more flour. So we will adjust the points for that because this is never gonna roll out. Too much. Maybe I shouldn't have added the egg. Well. We're going to see how much flour we need. Let me grab my flour. Hold on. All right, I'm going to start with a tablespoon. This way I can see if I need to, see if I can get it to tighten up. Still too loose. Try another tablespoon. Work. All right, chuck foot. All right, we had to add more flour, so we will probably, it will definitely change the points, but we'll probably get more, so it might all even out in the wash. Let's hope for the best. Place is a hot mess here, I'll tell you that. Yes, Dee, you needed a bigger bowl. Note to self, bigger bowl. So instead of half a cup of flour, I went with a cup of flour. So hopefully I will get 4 little rolls out of this. Definitely much better. I think I put too much pumpkin in. Made it too wet. All right, time to get the hands in. Time to get the hands dirty, people. Rub some flour. Okay. Yeah, this is much better. I'm not sure what happened there. Maybe it was the pumpkin. Oh, yeah, it's a hot mess on this board. Dee, your area is a mess. I know. All right, let me go grab another board to roll this out on, and we will see what happens. All right, let's throw her down here. Get out of the way. Actually, I'm not going to play too much around with it. I'm going to grab my silicone rolling, and I'm just going to roll her out a little bit. I went from half a cup of flour to a cup of flour. So that means this is 12 points, which is not what I wanted. But I'm wondering if I could try cutting it in half. So there. Here's half of the dough. Feel this. Don't want to overplay with it because it is very fragile. Some of this flour that's here. All right. All right, Dee, what are you going to put on it? I'm going to put on Flavor God Pumpkin Pie Spice. Because we already have pumpkin inside it. I'm not going to fill it with pumpkin. I don't think I need to. That, and I like to do a little extra cinnamon because that's what I like. It's a little, you know, and a little bit of the monk fruit Lakanto Golden, just to put something sweet in the center. All right, now we have to attempt to roll this with some room. Hot Mess Central. Okay. Just gonna get my thumbs and just have gravity take over and give her a roll. Hopefully we won't be sticking because I didn't put that much flour on here. So I'm going to expect some sticking. There we go. Use your knife. Nice sharp blade. Okay, it's not too bad. It's not any worse. This dough is not for the faint of heart. All right, there we go. We have 2 bear claws, ladies and germs. All right, I'm gonna grab my parchment lined paper, parchment lined tray, put these on. We'll roll the other half out and we should have 4 bear claws. Well, we'll see if we get 4. Doing the second bear claw, I'm going to put some, I can't believe it's not butter spray. I should have done to the first one because I had to add the extra flour. I was thrown off. But so there we go. A few pumps. And again, we will roll this just like we rolled the other one. If it starts to stick, I grab the back of my knife, slide it under, and turn it. And it will go. Because we didn't have enough flour to put more on the board as I would have liked. So we just have to help it along. And if it cracks, you just kind of throw it together. There we go. Half. All right. I put these on my baking sheet. So here are my 4 bear claws. I'm going to spray them with some nonstick spray and maybe sprinkle some more cinnamon and sugar Splenda on top and bake them. I'm not quite sure how long they'll bake. I will let you know when they pop out of the oven. All right, I just pulled them out of the oven. They baked for 20 minutes. I did turn them around halfway through just to evenly bake them. It's a beautiful, it actually came out pretty good. Yeah, for some reason I had to double up on the flour. So the points don't change because I made 4. So there's still 3 smart points each, 2 for 5. Don't know why I couldn't do it with half cup, but it is what it is and I can't explain why. But I'm going to let these cool a bit. I still want them warm because they are, like I say, like a breakfast Danish. And then I'm going to glaze them and we are going to taste them. Beautiful. They got a beautiful rise on them. It's kind of the same points as a 2-ingredient dough bagel, just a little bit Danish-like. Okay, these are still warm. I just put them on a plate. We're gonna put a glaze on because I like a glaze on my Danish. I don't know about you. I have about a 1/4 cup of the powdered monk fruit, sucrin, not sucrin, Lakanto. I keep saying sucrin. I like the sucrin brown. We have to put a little bit of, I'm using unsweetened vanilla cashew, not a lot, just a little drip because we just want to make it a glaze. Now again, You can make the glaze as thick or as thin, as I always say, as you like. You know, I'm going for a little bit of a thicker glaze today. Okay. All right, this is 0 points on all plans, of course. So, you grab a spoon because you know I'm not ready. Why do you come on if you're not ready? I'm not quite sure. All right, let's just get our little cute little spatula. I mean, a little spatula. This is a whisk D. It's that kind of day. So right here. Now we're just going to, you could put a little vanilla if you wanted. I'm just trying to keep it plain. That's all. And just drizzle it over the top. Again, you're not really measuring because in my world, it doesn't have any points. So I really don't have to. Just enough for all 4 of them. Look at that. And these rolls are 3 points each on the blue and the purple plan. I'm not sure what they are on green because I don't know how much you have to count. Well, you have to count the egg, obviously, and the yogurt. I'm not sure what the points are. I haven't followed green in like 3 years. There we go. Let's get it all, use up every drop of this. And spread it. I'm just really excited. And I'm going to throw a little bit more of the Flavor God pumpkin just because. Yeah. So there you have your pumpkin bear claw a la Dish with D. It was a little bit of a hot mess, but we got through it with a little perseverance. You can fix anything, I believe. As long as you don't mind adding a point or two, which I really didn't, but I did make more bear claws. But yeah, you can fix pretty much anything when you bake and cook. You just have to, you know, be calm. I was thinking about putting some, oh, right here. Let me grab a couple. Just a few pumpkin seeds because they are pumpkin. And they won't add any points because there's not enough of them on each one. How cute does that look? I mean, come on. Your fruit has to be cute. All right, but we need to taste these bad boys because just because they look good doesn't mean they taste good. So let me turn you around and let's have at it. All right, let's have a taste, shall we? I just cut a piece. I'm going to show you what it looks like inside. See that? I'm excited. I definitely think the egg lightens up the 2-ingredient dough. See the airiness it has? Doesn't usually have that without the egg. If you can see that. It's delicious. Great snack. The pumpkin is definitely pumpkin. I definitely know it's pumpkin. So I consider it a win. If you enjoyed this, if you like my last bear claw, I highly recommend you trying the pumpkin bear claw because it's pumpkin season here. And I apologize if you don't like pumpkin. I get not everybody likes pumpkin, but I'm slightly obsessed. So I like to share what I love with you guys. So if you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up. And I am sorry if you don't like pumpkin. I don't like coffee, so I get it. And if you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. And if you want to hit the notification bell, that's up to you. Let you know when I upload, let you know when I go live. It's an important thing. I highly encourage the bell. And that's all for me today. Remember, pumpkin is life in my world. I'm sorry. We will dish another day. Bye-bye, folks. Also, as I'm finishing this, look at that. That just shows you the layer. Reminds you of a pinwheel. Remember the pinwheels? The pecan twirls? I used to always unroll them. Do that with this.